After looking at the types of teams which we can have, which we saw on the previous slide, let's look at team life cycle. So when you have a team, an improvement team or a Six Sigma team or any other type of team, all these teams go through certain stages in its life. Let's say when you start a project, improvement project, you form a team, and that team is formed by getting members from different disciplines, number of specialists, getting a black belt, green belt. So depending upon the type of project, you assemble a team. So once that team is formed, that team goes through number of stages. The first stage, as we said, is the forming, when the team is formed. So when you have different people coming from different work area working together as a team, the first thing which you would see is people don't believe each other because they are meeting for the first time. They formed a team now. That will take some time to develop faith in each other, trust in each other. That's the forming stage, when the team is just formed. As the team is formed and you start having meetings, you start working together, the next stage would be storming. The storming stage of the team life cycle is a difficult stage. Now people have just met, they don't believe in each other, so they start sort of a fighting with each other, or they start sort of a power grabbing. So where each person wants to show what this person can do, they want to grab some power, they want to grab some attention. That's the storming stage, where you would have a lot of discussions, lot of arguments, lot of mistrust. So that's something which you will have as a second stage, which is the storming stage. Once you have gone through that, so there has been sufficient discussions, there have been sufficient arguments, then the next stage in team life cycle will be the norming stage, where you make some sort of a rule. Okay, you know what? Now let's agree to something. We have had enough of disagreements. Let's make some rules. Let's agree to some norm in the team. That would be the norming stage. Once you have gone to that stage, then comes the performing. That's the time when the real improvement work or the real important work is getting done, which is in the performing stage. So this is the time when the best work is getting done in the team, because now the team is working together, they are performing, they have a target, they need to achieve something, and they know that this can be achieved only as a team. So that's the performing stage. Once the performing stage is over, and that means once the job is over, the next stage would be the adjourning stage. Adjourning is something when the team gets dismantled, because now the job for which this team was assembled is done in the performing stage. The next stage would be the adjourning or the dismantling of the team, when each person which came from different area as a team member now goes back to their own work area. So this is something which you need to understand as Six Sigma Yellow Belt, because any project will go through these stages. So if you are in a team and if you see that there is a lot of arguments happening, lot of disagreements happening, you would see that this is frustrating to be part of that team. Understand that now you are in the storming stage, and very soon you will have an established rule, and then you will have norming and performing stages. So don't get disheartened when you see a lot of disagreements are happening in the team, because understanding these stages will help you in understanding that at what stage in team development you are in. And depending on that, you can change your strategy, you can change your working style. So this was about the team life cycle, and this team life cycle model was provided by Tuckman, and that's the reason this is called as Tuckman model of team life cycle.